Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So a little bit of an update video for you on some mods. Now, I've had my Redcat RS10 for quite a while now. It's still going strong, still on the original gear train, having no issues there. One of the first mods I did to this crawler when I got it was I put in Traxxas 2075 servos. I wanted guaranteed waterproof ones because it didn't specify in the manual at the time, but turned out they were. But also I wanted a much stronger servo regardless, and the 2075s are a good servo. They're nice and strong. The other mod, of course, I've done is I've gone to G-Made Bighorn tires. I never did get to use my originals for any kind of crawling, but you know, these things do work great, and I reversed the tread from where they're normally supposed to be set up, and guys, reverse the tread. It works awesome. Very, very good. And I'm sure if you saw my last video with the my buddy Neil, we did the Redcat RS10 and SCX10 trail run recently. That was with the treads reversed, and it did a really, really great job with everything we went through with it. So that was good. The other modification, of course, has been the wire motor mod. I went partial with it. I didn't change the angle on the back of the motor. I just reduced my steering throw, and which is still more than acceptable. And I lengthened the wires, of course, because you have to. So today, what I've done for a following mod is my suspension. But I also, before I forget, I also did steering servo horn modification here as well, and make sure you can see that there in the picture. I'll just zoom in. So the steering servo horns, I've put aluminum ones on. The ones that come with the RS10 suck. Bump into a twig, they snap, right? So I went for these alloy ones I got from Banggood for under $3 a piece, and they're super heavy duty, twin locker keys, you know, on either side, plus your center, and these things work beautiful. So a really good upgrade there. So back to the last mod I've done today. So I lowered my center of gravity two ways. One, I pushed my bottom of my shock all the way forward on the rods, right where it comes up flush with the hex shape. Okay, and I've moved my shock placement from over here to up on the crossmember bar that holds the frame sides together. They are the exact same thread, so these screws are nice and long. Screws right in, just perfect. So that did a lot of good. It actually gave me about, I would say, pretty close to a good 2 inches now of down travel. It's lengthened the chassis out to over 17 inches from front to back tire. So it's got a nice squat to it now, and it's still just up high enough. If I pick up the truck, it's not even dropping down. Like, it's at a nice rest right now, and even with that weight in there, it's really good, you know. So I'm quite happy with that so far. Articulation is actually still pretty decent, you know. So you do lose a little bit, you know, when you start lowering the center of gravity down. I'm still using the same 3800 milliamp NIM pack. I still got my spare one. I've been through the trails so many times with this thing now that I've never even had to worry about my battery dying. That 3800 seems like it lasts forever, you know. Even going for over an hour straight, it's been doing great. So it uses the power really well, this truck. So but my next thing I got to do, of course, is take it out to the trail, try the new setup, see how it works. Now, with the new setup, I really don't like how the original body looks on this thing. So I decided that since my Lighthawk Brute truck is pretty much toast, the body I modded onto it, my new bright Baja Extreme truck body, is now going to go on this. So I give it a bit of a scalar look, you know, and so I'm going to mod that on there tomorrow, get it all set up. It's just got the right amount of width to still be able to lock it in place. I'll have a real actual truck body box back here that I can make use of. And this one actually has headlights on it too, because this body was modified for night driving with the Lighthawk Brute. So I've already got lights, and they run off their own LiPo battery that goes inside the roof there, mounts on Velcro. So that's where we're at so far. We're going to see how this next modification works. But there is, guys, a lot of free tuning that you can do to this thing. I still have positionings for my links on the inside that I haven't even touched yet. They're still factory set up. But I can make my chassis a little bit longer by just moving this one back and this one here forward all the way. And that'll give me a little bit of extra length in the vehicle. And it's also going to drop it down just a hair, which is fine, but it's going to give me a little over 1/4 of an inch more length to the vehicle. So that's actually kind of cool, you know. So we'll see if we have to do that or not. Then of course we still have the option to try and move our shock from this position right to here. But once that's done, because of how close it is to the motor now, you're not really going to have that much to be able to play with, so you'll have to move the back end, the bottom in more. So that's going to be kind of something that you may or may not want to do. But we're going to try it this way first and see how it works, and if it works good, then we'll leave it. But we do have some good squish here, and articulation is actually still pretty reasonable, I think, so that's alright. But and the G-Made tires are working great with the treads being reversed, so that's awesome. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. You know, feel free to leave your comments, questions, whatever, and we'll just continue on. Thanks for watching.